eyes are on Jamar Chase. He's been a production machine with a 1,200-yard season thus far. It's the Cardinals in the Pass on Sunday night.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And no excitement, unless you're on the defensive team of last week, in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run again with Harris. And he's got some space here. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 13. 54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And there was so much that was impressive about this play, but it wasn't just what he did downfield. How about what he did behind the line of scrimmage? This wasn't a play where he just had a direct path to get him downfield and make the big play. He had to adjust on the fly behind the line of scrimmage, and in the end, that became a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. From the 5, here's second and 2. On the toss, Madison. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown! Alexander Madison, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. Murray now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On play action, it's Murray. He will find his man Chase complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Pollard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Pollard again. And good work there defensively, so able to keep him out of the end zone. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Now here's Pollard. And this time he is in. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it winds up for the touchdown for Arizona. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Running back Damian Harris, and the Patriots ready to go on their next drive here.
A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions, in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, 64 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Ace!
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Arizona. 61 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. They'll try again. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the Cardinals capped it with a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Throwing, Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop it. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Throwing on second and long. Jones, open man is born. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Now Jones. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Back to throw. Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Patriots have moved out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Throwing now is Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Murray now on the move to his left.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Dancing to his left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Murray now on first down. He's going to air one out. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. In motion left is a running back. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Now Murray out to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson now to add the extra point.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He completes this to Russell Gage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones completes it again to Gage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a
well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw again on second down. Murray. That he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. They will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 21.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chase Young has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Jones now. They're bringing a blitz. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And caught by Henry. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Back to throw. Jones. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The offense on 3rd down tonight? No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 5. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out. But you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is
it's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Chase Young,
his 2nd sack of the night. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
And defense, they're blitzing here. Jones.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Jones. And this will be caught downfield by Gage. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals have just about sewn up this football game. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. To throw is Murray. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Three yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Back to throw it. Murray buying time to his left. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. To throw is Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Jones. That swung out wide to Harris.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Here's Jones to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Caught on the slant. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to